Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Vanzant, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Brooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
It's good afternoon. Wake your ass
morning
up.
somewhere.
It's morning
the
somewhere.
official Man Cave Morning Show.
Worldwide.
We are here. We are in the building, beautiful people. Yes. On this Wednesday afternoon,
Man Cave Morning Show.
in morning somewhere. You already know what it is. Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. First and foremost, let's introduce the awesome squad
The Man Cave Morning
of the
Show.
Man Cave Morning Show. All right, to my far
It's the Man Cave Morning Show.
right. It's the man that we always had to plan. You know what I'm saying?
It's the Man Cave
With the
Morning
cigar in
Show.
his hand.
No doubt, with the cigar in his hand. We call him Smooth D.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Welcome,
Smooth D.
welcome.
Greetings and salutations, sir.
And to the right of me, the dude that gets a little rude, especially when he's in a bad mood. We call him Deacon Woo.
Woo Tank is for the children.
Deacon Woo Woo.
Right? Dig it. Can you woo woo and woo?
Yes.
You can woo woo.
And to the far left, yes, it is the talented,
The first pancake maker.
the amazing,
The bedazzled.
the 1/3 of the R&B group Allure. Yes.
Bun number
One
one.
half of the pancake making
That's
team.
right.
We
Spatula
call
in her
her
hand.
Hurricane Kiss.
Hey.
We should have checked all that.
It's the
We got to fix it. We got
on the
to
show.
All right, no doubt. And sitting next to me is the
Other half of the pancake
the
making
beautiful,
duo.
the bedazzler,
The sparkling.
the flamethrower.
Herself in person.
Yes. We call her what? Jackie D.
The
Jackie D.
flamethrower.
I'm
Pass the
saying.
spatula. More
Yes,
pancakes.
you
More
Hey,
pancakes.
everybody. Hey, happy Wednesday. All
No
right,
doubt.
glad to be here. And you would be, sir?
I am just humbly stormed on the general.
El Jefe.
El Jefe in the building.
Hey.
Hey.
In the building.
Bottle wash extraordinaire.
No doubt.
Yes.
All right, so you know where we at, the Man Cave Morning Show.
It's the Man
Yes.
Cave
Yes.
Morning Show.
Smooth P,
Hey.
come have a seat. Come
Hey.
have a seat. Come join us.
Smooth
Come join us,
P.
bro.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? We got this,
It's
bro.
the
We
Man
got
Cave
this.
Morning Show.
No doubt. Shout out to everybody on the check-in watching us
That's
live
right.
right now on YouTube.
Bang.
Shout out to everyone watching us live right now on Twitter
Bang.
/Periscope.
Bang.
Salute to everyone watching us live right now on what? Ustream.
Bang.
Shout out to everybody watching us live on the mother site, WBKS1.com. Shout out to everyone watching us live on Facebook. And salute to everyone watching us live right now
Peace.
on what?
What, Facebook Live?
I just wanted to see where y'all was at. That was the test right there.
I'm sorry.
That was the test right there.
WBKS1.
No, but check this out.
I was too busy communicating
Shout out
with
to
everyone.
everyone listening to
On
us.
the tune-in app.
No doubt.
I'm sorry.
I was just testing to see if everybody is focused,
I was
ready to
too
give a
busy
great
speaking
show.
to everybody
You know
on
how it goes.
Facebook.
You know how it goes.
Hi.
It's the
All right.
tune-in app.
No doubt.
It's the tune-in app.
Welcome to the Man Cave Morning Show. You already know what it is. Shout out to everyone on the check-in. Let's get some FB
Full
love.
Full squad.
No doubt. Shout out to Andre and Staten on the check-in. Andre, what's good? Shout out to Beatrice on the check-in. What's up? What's good? Dee Dee Graham on the check-in. Salute. Nikki Raspberry on the check-in. Juanita Carringtown on the check-in. Phyllis Woodbury on the check-in. Jay Gray on the check-in. Alicia Mitchell on the check-in. Patricia Shell Givens on the check-in. Dennis Atkins Newsom on the check-in. Kenny Johnson on the check-in. D Mac is on the check-in. Robin Parham on the check-in. Salute. Anthony Williams on the check-in. Dina Frazier on the check-in. Taylor Charles. Taylor, what's good? Where you at, Taylor? Where you at? I've been waiting for you. All right, where you at? Shout out to Flower Bomb Johnson on the check-in. Shout out to Sandy B.
Say that twice.
Sandy B on the check-in.
What up?
What's up, baby? Shout out to Phyllis Woodbury on the check-in, man. Shout out to Anthony Williams. Diana Martin on the check-in. Tania Center on the check-in. Who else we got? We got John Booth Senior. What's up, cousin? On the check-in. Salute to you all. Welcome to the Man Cave Morning Show, the Wednesday edition. Shout out to Father Ramsey Shabazz on the check-in and Roland Muhammad.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
What a day it's gonna be.
It's the middle of the week.
No doubt. No doubt.
Hump day.
We here already.
No doubt. So, woo.
Wow.
How y'all feeling today, first and foremost?
Blessed and highly favored.
Hey, amen.
Tell the world what's going on, man. What y'all doing with yourselves, man? Y'all feeling good today?
Staying strong.
Yeah.
No doubt. All right.
I'm living my life golden.
You living your best life?
I vote.
Yes.
Making sure I vote.
What's going on in the world?
Elections.
When's the vote?
That's
the vote?
up.
Tell the people when is the vote?
November something.
November.
And when do they have to register? Jay, tell me.
Okay, so the last day to register to vote in every state, and we have it listed here. You know, if you live in these states, because this is the World Wide Web. All right, so those are the dates that you are up to allowed to register. Now, some of you guys have passed already. Okay, if you look at this sheet right here, so that means that. Sorry for you if you did not register, okay? It's important that we register to vote. It's very important because every vote counts. Right. See what happened with this last time? Some of y'all didn't vote, and look what happened. I'm just saying.
So get out there and vote.
Let your voice be heard.
Exercise your rights.
Oh, it's going to be on and popping this year. I'm going to tell you why. With the Me Too movement?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Let me tell you. The women going to come out and record numbers. I guarantee you that. Oh yeah.
I'm hoping that the women.
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping that the women from the Me Too movement are going to counteract those millions upon millions of women that voted for Trump.
Well,
and what's going on in the country. So I hope you go the other way. I'm praying.
I hate to keep saying it about the.
I didn't vote for him, so it don't matter.
But a lot of women did. The big one. I mean, yes, it is important to go out there and let your voice be heard and vote and all that. But at the end of the day, because we've seen it, it doesn't. The populist vote does not always win.
This
is
true.
The electorals that actually vote in the president.
But you still can influence.
That's what we. It's supposed to.
You still can influence the electoral if everybody get out there.
It's supposed to, because if you're an electoral for a certain area and your area voted one way, you're supposed to vote that way. You're not supposed to vote against the people, and that's what happened. So we really need to check the electoral college. We need to check the people who are the electorals. So I mean,
I'm gonna say this. And we know it was so long ago. Had Hillary not been in the race, I would have voted for Bernie.
Yes,
had she not, and I, like most women, voted for her not so much because of her platform. I voted for her because she was a woman. I'm just gonna keep it real. Okay, I wanted to see one of us. When I say one of us, I'm talking about the female gender in the White House, to see what kind of changes could actually be made, because a lot of countries have females running them. It's just America that just seems not to be with it, you know. And look at the state we're in. I'm just saying.
No doubt.
I'm just saying.
No
That's
doubt.
All.
All right,
I get off my soapbox.
So moving right along.
All right.
Our topic today.
Yes.
Right. Of course, you know, when you got estrogen in the building.
Oh, here we go.
They're gonna bring it to you.
I know, right? I appreciate you.
One of our topics
Let's
is
disagree.
what are the limits to what you would share with your partner in a relationship? What are the limits to what you would share with your partner in a relationship? We're going to talk about it all, whether it be
money,
material stuff, money,
each other.
Wow. We're going to keep it 100 on the Man Cave morning/afternoon show. All right, so you already know what it is. So get ready for that topic. Trust me, we are going to go in on that, but you know we got some current events and some things that's popping, and do not call me during the show. Thank you.
They always do.
So
unbelievable.
All right, so this is what's going down right now. No, you know what? Because I ain't going front.
I know you're a businessman. You be expecting real calls. I get it.
I ain't going
Jay,
front,
you a
right?
clown, Jay. You a clown.
Because I don't look at my phone when I do a show. I'm one of those dudes that really don't look at my phone when I do a show.
Yes.
So it's like my whole thing is I
You
look
need to hear it.
Because if it's my mama, my 89-year-old mama, I gotta.
You need to hear it.
I need to see it.
All
you know
right.
what I'm saying? I need to see
Norm
it.
be screening his calls, but we gonna go ahead.
I can't even
Bruh, Jay got you on the ropes, bruh.
No
Norm
doubt.
be like,
way to try to
I'm
clean it
because
up.
of that person.
Jay
Go ahead.
got
No
you on the
doubt.
ropes.
You know, I rarely touch my phone during the show
Facts.
because I'm here to do a show.
Because you got to control.
No doubt.
Facts.
Now here it is. So
What he said.
So one of the things we definitely going to discuss about this whole sharing thing. A Wendy Williams episode came up, right?
Yes.
And she had a guest that she went to with a question. Anybody remember what the question was?
Kiss might remember.
Well, it wasn't a question. It was actually the guest
statement.
that had a question. It was an Ask Wendy segment.
Yes.
And the girl's name was Jamila, and her question was, well, actually, she first told Wendy that she had a threesome with her boyfriend of 4 years with a friend of hers of 10 years, but the friend was a guy.
Why she doesn't give it the guy?
So she brought the guy into a relationship, and then the question that she asked, I'm guessing we should just play the clip so you guys can see it for yourself.
All right, so we gonna come back to that clip because it's gonna be a little heavy.
Yes.
But I want to see who is going to be blatantly honest and transparent on the Man Cave Morning Show, BKS1 Radio. I want to just see where the transparency and honesty is really going to come
Oh,
from.
when we get on this?
I'm curious.
Okay.
It don't even have to be with us. It could be the
okay.
listeners. I want to
Okay,
see
gotcha.
how honest y'all going to be with this
Yeah.
one. But first and foremost, you know, we gonna dip to our current events.
Yes, we need to do
All right.
our
But we
current
just
events.
preparing you for
Yes.
this. That's all.
Yes.
We preparing. So first and foremost, current events. All right. Scientists diminish by 2030 due to rising climate change. Now, scientists warn, I'm going to say it again, warn that the planet could diminish by 2030 due to rising climate change.
That's around the corner.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's read this real quick because it's
Worried? I'm not. And the reason being is because I know somebody that's a higher power that says what will and will not happen. A lot of times these scientists and these weather people, they don't get it 100% correct. Okay, now maybe it might be a little bit of truth to that, to the global warming. I'm not ignorant to that. I understand that, but I'm not gonna let you tell me I'm gonna die in 12 years.
12 years. Exactly.
No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. What's been going on, right?
Yeah.
We've heard stuff like this before.
Yes.
In reference to climate change, but it's more rampant now. It's like on every news channel now.
This is
They're really
true.
talking about this.
You see it with the typhoons, the earthquakes,
American scientists, Russian scientists, German scientists, all been coming together, and they're like, "Yo, it's not really looking good for us." So I just heard a story. I think Kiss said it that like the Earth opened up in China.
Yeah,
you know, like an earthquake just opened up.
A sinkhole.
Yeah, sinkhole just opened up. A whole bunch of people was walking, and then boom, they all fell into the sinkhole. This is happening like crazy all over the world. We see the weather changing and everything like that. So my thing is, like, we need to be prepared for something like this.
How do you prepare for that?
How do you
don't?
Well,
you still got to get your things in order.
This what I want to say to you guys.
Yes.
Film always depicts reality.
True.
And eventually. So all this stuff has been shown in movies for years. You know, the different
art imitates life.
Art imitates life. And I will say with this prediction that the timeline might be wrong. Could be sooner. Could be sooner. Could be later. But it ultimately it's inevitably going to happen. Like I said, global warming has been an issue for a long time. We as human beings have been kind of ignoring it for a long time.
Right.
And unfortunately, now the rooster is coming home to roost. I mean, it's something of a magnitude is going to happen because you can't keep playing with the Earth's atmosphere and the Earth's core. Like all these things are in a natural progression, you know. So they're synchronized for it to operate a certain way. When you start to mess with these things rapidly, like I said, doing climate control. You know, people don't think that a heart machine is real. Yes, it is. Climate control is real. You know, going in and out of space.
Thank you for saying that.
The ozone layers.
Thank you for saying that.
That's real.
Yeah.
Like you can't keep abusing these things.
Right. They didn't hear the article when we read it. They said we didn't have no sound. So we'll hit them with that again.
Okay.
Because I know everybody not looking at their phone, they probably can't see the words. So experts warn that if the planet continues to reach rising temperatures, unprecedented natural disasters will occur. This is concerning because we know there are so many more problems if we exceed 1.5 degrees Celsius global warming, including more heat waves and hot summers, greater sea level rise, and for many parts of the world, worse droughts and rainfall extremes. Andrew King, a lecturer in climate science at the University of Melbourne, said, ultimately scientists do believe that temperatures can decline, but it will take hard work from everyone. The report urges individuals to buy less meat and dairy and focus on locally sourced produce. I wonder why that's a factor, to buy less meat and less dairy.
Why?
Okay, so
do the machines take longer to like process all of that stuff? I don't, and it puts more stuff into the atmosphere. I don't understand.
While I agree that climate change is real, while I agree that things like the heart machine are real, while I agree that they can see the clouds and whatever, okay? Remember Y2K, the world was going to end. Remember the Incan calendar. Okay, remember the flesh-eating virus is coming. Remember killer bees are coming. Remember, AIDS is a plague from God because gay people and blah, blah, blah. Man, listen, every 3 or 4 or 5 years, and I'm not denying climate change. I'm not. I'm also not a venture capitalist, and I also don't seed the atmosphere. However I feel about it, me personally, ain't nothing I could do about it. I don't believe that if I don't buy a hamburger, you know, or if I do buy a hamburger, then suddenly, you know, something's going to change. This fear-mongering, what you need to do is take your energy and focus it on your intention. If you got good intentions, you about love and peace, what's going to come is going to come. If the world ain't shit you can do about it,
True indeed.
Now, but lastly, but politically, if you want to start talking to these political parties that destroy the ozone, do stuff for money and all that other, then locally get involved. If not, keep being scared. Keep being distracted from what's really going on. Like what the frick's going on in this country right now.
I can tell you, I'm not scared. Just live your best life.
The difference is. And I get what you're saying. The killer bees, that was a scare.
Yeah.
Y2K, that was a scare. I get what you're saying.
Zika virus.
But when you start seeing seeing these things for yourself, like how the hurricanes are getting worse, how the tsunamis are getting worse, how the earthquakes are getting worse, or whatever like that.
Stop going into outer space.
My whole thing is we know something is happening.
I'm not saying it's not.
So we we can't negate the whole fact that global warming possibly real. You know what I'm saying? It's possibly real.
Yeah,
it's 100%.
It's real.
I agree it's real.
Right.
I just said to live your life in fear.
No,
with all
not
this,
in fear.
With this, the threat level of it. It's always something that they saying is going to end us. Always.
That's
true. Okay, so
come on.
So
I just bought a pool too, so I can get warm as I want. I can go swimming.
I'm going to read some of these comments.
Let's go.
DT said what they really saying that Revelation is on its way and God getting ready to crack the shy, and he is on his way to get his people.
Thank you, Miss Crack.
Okay,
Crack the
thank
sky.
you. All right.
The sky.
All right. Now I'm gonna they were talking about the sound. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go to this one. Ingrid Judge said, eating less meat reduces the carbon footprint.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't eat meat anyway,
Thanks,
but
Ingrid, for sharing that.
Thank you.
You had some chicken yesterday. I'm
Julius Gray.
That's not chicken. Is not meat.
Chicken is meat.
Chicken is not meat. It's a fowl. It's a bird.
It's a fowl.
Fowl on the plane.
Chicken is not meat.
It's chicken
not meat.
It's chicken meat.
Chicken is not meat.
What is
It's a bird.
It's a bird.
It's a bird.
Okay.
Julius Gray.
All right. Anyhow,
Fake ass vegan.
Fake ass vegan.
I never said I was a vegan. Punk.
Better not be no meat products in that makeup.
I can't take beef. It's not.
She only eats beef a few times a week.
Cruelty-free makeup.
Anyway, Julius Gray said, "Does anyone remember a movie called The Core?" And Delroy Lindo, Stanley Tucci, and Hilary Swank. They were all in this movie. They traveled
Shout to the Earth's core. Yes, I remember that.
To get it spinning
again. Back. Yes, I remember that.
I didn't see that, but maybe
That's
I'll
an
go
old
check
movie.
that out.
Yes,
I remember the movie.
And what happened in the movie, basically, from all the things that people were doing, is stop the Earth's core from spinning.
Right.
Yeah,
which started throwing everything out of whack.
Meaning the axis.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, I just think if they stopped going out of the atmosphere, a lot of this stuff wouldn't happen. I'm just saying, stay off the moon. Why do you always need to go to the moon? For what? What is on there?
While I agree that we have to worry, the Earth won't. Because if the Earth decides that we are a parasite, we will go the way of the dinosaurs, and Earth will still be here, and your ass won't be.
And honestly,
if God make the world end, to live his laws, to die his game. I mean, if I'm going to heaven or another place, fine. What? I'm not tripped. Like, come on, bro.
Honestly, I mean, that's whether people want to believe it or not. The Earth does do that every so many billions or trillions of years.
Declares you're a parasite and gets rid of your ass.
It does a refresh. It's happened.
Right.
It's not the first time that it happened.
And it won't be the last.
And it won't be the last time that it happens. I mean, is it real? Does it really happen? Yes. I mean, are lots of people going to be scared? Yes, but you know what? This is how I look at it, and no one wants to die. I don't want to die, right?
I don't either.
But I'm not afraid of death because I know that I know the day that I was born, right?
Yes.
That somewhere in some calendar,
closer to death.
the day that I'm going to die was marked down.
My thing is this.
That's right.
What do you
live your life in between?
What do you do with that dash that's in between?
That's all. Live the best life.
That dash. It matters.
Make
you know, you can only do what you can do.
Yep.
You can't really worry about so much what other people are not doing.
Exactly.
That's the problem that we all share.
Yep.
Everyone wants to worry about what someone else is doing.
Amen.
Focus on what you can contribute.
Right.
And control.
Fix that and
That's
control, because we can't control the atmosphere by ourselves.
Right.
It, like, you know, they used to say back in the day, it takes a village. It takes all of us to try and make sense out of this craziness.
So let me ask you a question. Real talk. So you hear you hear Friday,
Yeah.
the world is going to end, and we know it for sure. The world is going to end. Let you know Friday at 1 o'clock is going to be a massive explosion, and it's Wednesday. How you going to spend those last 2 days?
Me personally,
loving on my kids.
Me personally, I'm going to reiterate to the people that I love that I love them. The people that I love already know, but I'm going to double down with that and say I love you and try to spend time with them. And that's it. I'm not tripping. I'm not running around doing nothing crazy. You know,
I'm robbing a bank.
I want to.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do with the money?
I'm just saying. Listen,
you gonna get shot? You gonna get shot?
Listen, I'm going anyway. I'm doing all the stuff that I ever thought about in my mind. I'm robbing a bank. I'm just gonna go and take the money, and just throw it all up in the air.
Listen.
I'm just gonna do all types of crazy stuff.
They spinning.
The last 2 days.
It's gonna be real simple for me.
One. I'm gonna take one whole day and smack the hell out of everybody that just pissed me off and got on my nerves.
See, you spending that day white.
That's
good for you.
That's what I'm gonna do with Wednesday. That's what I'm gonna do with Wednesday. But Thursday,
I hear you on that, bro.
I'm gonna smack the hell out of everybody. No, just for real. Like, okay,
slap
what you gonna
the shit
do?
out my balls.
We all gonna die anyway.
Listen,
right?
But then after that, I
And then
go
two,
back and chant.
Just
you
for
know what I mean?
satisfaction, he gonna smack everybody.
That's for myself.
And then the second thing
I
would
really
be
can't.
on Thursday after, because it's gonna take me 24 hours to smack the hell out of everybody.
That's what you want to smack out of.
Yeah. And then on Thursday,
my God.
I'm gonna spend a lot of time praying with my family.
Right.
I am. I'm gonna get up with the whole family, like cousins and nieces and distant cousins and everything. We're gonna spend some time praying and just, if anybody got any personal problems, make amends and asking God to forgive us and everything. That's what I'm gonna do with the rest of that.
Right.
And then I think the last thing I probably would do, just in case, right? Just in case.
What?
Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna stock up. No, I'm gonna stock up on a lot of water and cans and whatever like that. Cans, just in case.
Just in case you're one of the survivors.
Yeah, to survive.
After you slap
Good luck
everybody.
with that.
Listen,
They say Wednesday is Friday. You ain't even gonna get to the store.
Mine's is gonna be real simple, and y'all might think I'm lying, but this is what I do. I'm gonna make love to my wife.
Right.
You should be doing that.
I'm just saying, because it might be the last time, so I'm gonna make as much love to my wife as I can.
Yeah, I got you.
Smoke me some cigars, drink me some Johnny Walker Black, and I'm gonna watch TV. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna go out in peace. I'm gonna go out doing things that I like to do that are peaceful. I'm not gonna have any chaos or nonsense. All the people that I want to slap, they're irrelevant to me now. All the people I don't like, they're irrelevant. Like I said, I'm gonna call my family, tell them I love them. You know. But it's gonna be, and I mean what I'm just saying. Like it'll be that simple. Like I probably wouldn't leave my house.
24 hours, 48 hours of the bucket list, whatever that is.
Nobody would be at work.
Okay,
let's be honest.
Anyway. Man, listen, I wish a joker would call me about work.
PSC&G wouldn't be working. Maybe they might give us free PSC&G.
Go out.
Maybe they give us a free PSC&G. They just be like, you know what? Give them
the
free
purge
phone
will be
service.
real then.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, for real?
And you know what? In this, the last day, I'm gonna be spiritual. But you know what? In this era of political correctness, it's about 10 women I need to make love to.
You are.
So
it's about.
I'm gonna say, wait, no, hold. The world is going to end. No disrespect.
Give it up.
No.
I'll mess with you.
I got a couple of women on my list. Yo, the world about to end. La, boo, boo, boo. 2 or 3 of them are gonna say yes. And on the last day, I'm gonna come and get a stogie from you. Right, and I'm gonna chant.
I don't know if I'm gonna open the door. I might be like this. I might be making love and smoking.
General. I will be naked.
Don't come to my door naked. You definitely get
no. I'm talking about after I get my stogie.
I'll mess with you.
Whatever woman I got that agreed to come back to the crib, I will be naked. I will have some weed. I will have a good cigar.
Just don't take no pictures of that.
No.
Just in case you survive.
Ain't nobody gonna be here to
and I'm gonna watch the show. I'll probably go outside.
All right,
so I can be first to get killed.
Let's read some comments. Shout out to Dorothy Bolton. Dorothy said, "I'm going into my shelter for survival. Got to try to live longer. I'm not going out without a fight."
Okay.
Anthony Williams said. Let me try to get to it.
If we knew.
Yes.
Oh, okay. If we knew that the world was going to end Friday,
well, I don't have all this.
He said, "I feel the Purge movie would become real."
Yep.
Okay.
No doubt.
Yes.
Juanita Caring Hartstown said,
try and spend my last hours with my loved ones. Nothing else is important anymore.
Right.
This is true.
Agreed.
This is true.
Then
We all
Anthony,
agree.
then Anthony Williams said.
Anthony Williams said, I would honestly try and organize the largest block party of all
can't.
time.
Like a citywide.
like a citywide
Cookout.
cookout.
Could I
Okay.
DJ?
I'm with that.
All right.
Could I be one of the DJs?
I'm with
there?
All
that.
right.
Norm is
Because we know how to party.
Yes, yeah, exactly. I'm
Dude,
going out party for real.
I just want
I
to be one of the
can't.
DJs.
Yes.
Smooth get an hour, I get out.
Right.
Julius Gray said,
Julius Gray said,
I'm going to find a Lamborghini and drive it to Raleigh, North Carolina to be with my kids, and I'm driving it fast.
I know that's right.
That's
That's
what I
what's
said.
up.
I know that's right.
Loving on all my
Yeah.
kids. That's it.
what's up.
But
Yeah.
you know what's
Hey, Cuzzo.
crazy? There still would be what's so crazy about that, right? The world would still, some parts of the world will still go on as if it's not going to happen.
True.
Yes,
Like
that's
there would
true.
still
Of course they
people
would.
like I said, there would still be some people who would go to work.
Yes.
Airports would still be open. There would still be flights flying. Like you get what I'm saying? Like if I know I got 2
agree.
days, I'm not going to nobody's job. I'm not doing nothing that like
I ain't
you
either.
can go.
That's
You know where
just
you can
my
go.
ass.
You know what I'm saying? But there
For
would
real.
be people who would be like, you know, who are so brainwashed and stuck.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
I
true.
gotta go. I know I gotta go to work. No, you don't. You got 2 days to live.
There are people
you got
that
2
are that
days
enslaved
left
in their mind.
Yes.
I agree.
Like
Right.
live what little bit of life you got left.
Yeah.
Because like Storm said, well, what if it didn't happen? Then what? Then I might be fired. No, you might be dead.
Right. Then I'm gonna file unemployment after I told my boss kiss my ass. If I live, all right.
Exactly.
Do over.
If I live, that's a plus.
Right. I'm not thinking about unemployment.
No.
With the end of the damn world. Kiss my ass.
All right. So now
Yes.
now we're gonna pull it up a notch. Shout out to everybody letting us know what y'all do
Yeah.
if y'all had
Thank
2
you
days
so
left.
much for those comments.
Now, all right. So you heard about the cop. Where was it? In Staten Island.
Staten Island.
So yeah, you
think
you
it was
a
in
little bit more
Staten
to
Island.
break down with the girlfriend and the whole nine and everything. What happened?
Okay, so from what the news report said, and I'm praying I'm getting this right. This gentleman, I think he's like 23, 24. He had a disagreement. I guess his like ex-girlfriend. You know how that young love stuff is.
Right.
She leaves and she calls the police. The police come there. The brother lets them in. The police come there, and this guy, he has the body of a 12-year-old because he has a lot of health problems. He's like 85 pounds. The police pounce on him, beat him up, and says he's resisting arrest. And, you know, the brother is like, hey, he has a medical condition and this, that, and the third. Why are you treating him like that? Then they tased him. Not once, but twice.
All right. So here's according to PIX?
Yes.
All right.
WPIX.
So here's the
The
breakdown.
NYPD's Internal Affairs Division is investigating the arrest of 24-year-old Staten Island man. Video of the arrest shows William Colon surrounded by officers and punched repeatedly before an officer uses a taser on Colon twice. The incident happened on September 28th inside Colon's Cotter Place home. Police responded after Colon had a fight with his ex-girlfriend on his birthday. Due to several medical issues, Colon is 4 feet 8 inches tall and 85 pounds. His attorney with legal aid believes the force used against Colon was excessive.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Shout out to everybody on the check-in and that's watching us live right now. We're gonna run a video clip. All right, so y'all watch the video clip carefully and let us know if you feel as though this was just too excessive. All right, and then what should be the repercussions behind this. All right, here we go.
Step back. I want this gentleman to open it up.
For what?
Because I don't need you to lock me out of here.
Just move back so I can lock the chain.
I'm gonna tell you.
This is my older brother.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If you lock the door and you don't let me in, I'm gonna have the issue come here and break the door.
There's no reason to, but okay.
Okay. Good. Unlock the door, please. Step outside with us.
No, bro.
For
Step outside with us.
No,
I don't want to step outside.
You don't.
Yo, I don't want to step outside.
Why you coming in our house for?
Coming in my
Why you
house
coming
for?
in our house
Yo,
for?
what are you doing?
This is
What
the
are you
1-2-1. This is the 1-2-1. This is the 1-2-1. My brother, he has medical issues.
He has scoliosis. It's all documented. Diabetes, and look at him, bend his back. He has scoliosis and everything. Look, this is what they doing. They have no warrant.
I didn't do nothing.
They have no warrant. He broke in my crib.
What are you doing?
Oh yeah, Boog, don't resist. Don't resist, Boog.
No.
Mommy's already, trust me, you already got a lawyer. You already got a lawyer from the last one. Yo, Boog, don't do nothing.
For
Boog,
what?
don't do nothing.
I have medical
This is the
problems.
1-2-1. He has medical problems. If you tase him, he will get hurt. He has a medical condition. I'm down. No, he has a medical condition. I'm recorded. I'm in my home. Y'all had no right to come in here. Y'all have no right to come in. And my mother's coming up the steps right now. All right? Y'all had no right. Y'all had, Boog, put your hands on your back.
Do nothing.
Bro.
I didn't do nothing.
Excuse me. He would like to press charges on her. Boog, put your hands. Excuse me.
I didn't do nothing.
Boog, put your hands on
No,
your
I
back.
didn't
That's
do
it,
nothing.
Boog. Boog!
Didn't do nothing.
You see what y'all doing? He has medical problems. He has issues. He goes to therapy and all that. What are y'all doing?
I'll get it. Watch my team.
Yo, Boog, stop fighting. Just let them do what they gotta do, bro.
Give me your hands.
He's punching me.
Yo, you punching him?
Give me your hands.
He's punching my brother. He's punching my brother. He tased him. Yo, he just tased my brother. Yo, you see what y'all doing to this little boy? Y'all see what y'all doing to this little boy? Oh yeah, in his home. Man, y'all had no right to come in here. I would like to press charges on that female there for vandalizing my house. She vandalized my house and punched my brother. I would like to press charges on her. Okay? So no one's taking my complaint. Just the lady downstairs. Just the lady downstairs. You see what y'all doing to my brother? Lucky pigs. I'm telling you.
Wow, ridiculous.
That
Now-
was very hard to watch.
Seriously ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now, I do think that was
That was very
overly
excessive.
I think the whole use of the taser was just uncalled for.
Yeah.
I don't even
He's
think they need,
he's 2 pounds. You need to
he
tase
was
him.
4 feet, right?
like
4
4
something.
feet,
Like
4
3
feet,
yeah, like
8
4
inches.
feet tall.
4 feet, 8 inches.
He's not even 5 feet. He's little,
He has
and he
a-
weighs 85 pounds.
He has a medical condition. How many cops was it?
It was
I didn't-
four. It was
Four.
4
No,
to 5.
There's a bunch of them. It was like a whole
Oh,
precinct.
and by the way, they said their body cams was working. So as you heard the guy, he was videotaping at first. And the reason he probably started videotaping it, which everybody should do, you know, which everyone should do, and you have the right to do that.
Yes.
He was in his home. He wouldn't open the door. And the reason being is because the girlfriend and he must have got into a little confrontation. She calls the police. The police come and they want to come in, and he was like, I don't want to open my door. He should be lucky that they didn't shoot through the door and kill him.
That's ridiculous.
Because they like to shoot and ask questions later.
Of course.
So he should be on his knees thanking God. And I know this is wrong that they tased him, but he only got tased because he could have ended up on the wrong
They did
end
it-
of that.
They did it on a low voltage too, because he still got right back up. So,
He
so
get up,
hate
he was
you.
flip. He was flip.
Yo.
Get up. You ain't see he was like a limp noodle.
But
They was holding
no,
him.
I'm not.
I mean,
I wanna
they
get
tased
Definitely
him
not
like
making a
3-4
joke out of it.
times.
No,
I'm
but it
saying
was
they
just,
did-
I know I
They
get
had to
you.
use a low voltage because of the way he got back up. Like I think there's a setting on that.
I
that
don't
you-
care.
Yeah,
You
this
matter.
tased
You're still
me.
tasing me
No,
with
no, no,
electrical
No, I
current.
get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like thank God they used the low
Cause
voltage or whatever.
but then, but wait, it was said because on the news they did say that he ended up having to go to the hospital because he ended up having a condition after they tased him.
Yes, it
they gonna
cost-
sue the
yeah,
crap
yeah,
out of
it
him.
cost
got a
something.
damn stroke.
Oh, it's a
What?
wrap. It's a
oh
wrap.
my God! I don't care what their cameras say because we know they only turn them
Yeah,
on when they want
exactly.
to. So
Exactly.
we see it,
Malfunction.
and guess
Convenient for
what?
them.
In an opinion of the public
Right.
opinion,
Right.
oh they should go down for that. That's
Absolutely.
wrong.
Yeah.
They should go down and sue the pants off of them.
Well, I hate to say it, but
But I wouldn't be surprised.
nothing will become of it. Just like every other
wouldn't be
case,
surprised if they don't.
it'll be you know, your word against the half of the police force. You know, so unfortunately, we already know how it's gonna play out. It's gonna play out the way it always plays out. Like I said, just look at the gentleman in Texas who got, you know, shot by a cop coming into his house thinking it's her house, and you know they want to investigate him instead of her before they, you know, finally do terminate her. I mean, how long did it take before action actually happened? How long did it take before they actually even arrested her and questioned her?
Right.
You know, it's always, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much video footage that there is. It don't matter how many witnesses that there is. It don't matter how many people have taped it and saying it's wrong and tell you that it's wrong. It doesn't matter. And it's getting to the point that it's sickening. Like, I'm sick tired of seeing these videos. Like, when are these cowards going to stop doing this? You know, stop being a coward. You know, it doesn't take 6-8 officers to subdue a 85-pound young man and tase him. Like, stop. If you are that much of a coward, stay home in your closet. Like, take off the badge and the gun. Your job is not to be out here beating and abusing citizens.
Yeah, he's like 85 pounds.
Like, I'm done
Why
with
would
it.
you do that?
Pissing me off.
He's like 85 pounds. You're punching him all in the head. I mean, clearly he's in a submission position because you have his hands behind his back. You have already put the cuffs on him, and you're still punching him, and then you want to tase him.
Exactly.
And you didn't tase him once. You tased him twice. Who does that? And they should be dealt with accordingly. They should be held.
But they won't.
They should be held like you or I would be held, because that was excessive force. They didn't need to do that. They didn't even ask questions. They just came in there on some. We taking somebody down. Right. Somebody going to jail. We came here. Well, somebody's getting handcuffed and someone's going to jail. They didn't even ask any questions. I'm glad I don't live there, because that right there is a mess. I'm sorry. That is a mess. Yes.
It's just like I said. I can't even say it's getting to be out of hand. It's been out of hand.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, something's got to change. Like, it really does. Something got to change.
Like,
unless we just got to stand up for ourselves.
Yes.
We need to start policing ourselves. We need to start policing our neighborhoods. We need to start policing our police. We need to go back to like the Black Panthers did and say, guess what? If you think you're gonna come into this neighborhood and beat people and do what you want to do, you got another thing coming. Guess who's gonna get beat? It will be you. We got to get back to that. We got to get back to stand up for ourselves as a people and stop being so docile and stop wanting to protest everything. And because all that protesting does is make your feet hurt. that's all protesting is doing.
But I just feel like even if we do that, these cops are at a point where they just feel like they can just do whatever.
Yeah.
You know, they feel like they could just walk into any situation and just treat people
and they
will, and they keep on doing it, and they keep getting off. That's what's killing me too. They keep getting off.
I just feel bad that they tased him, and I know Wu wanted to say something. Go ahead, Wu.
So for all of you that have never had interactions with the police, you know, I'm glad for you. Just to get transparent, first of all, that video was the level of cruelty that I saw once again perpetrated upon someone that was obviously no threat. But let me be transparent. Years ago, wife and I got into an argument. What did she do? Shout out to the Newark police. She called the police. They come to the door. Listen, we got a disturbance here. We got a this. We got a that. Okay, they decide they want to arrest me. I promise you, this is the Newark police. I said, sir, could you do me a favor? Could you let my children go upstairs, because I don't want them to see me being arrested. Right. I said, no. Now I'm a big dude.
Yeah.
6'2", 300. There's like, no problem, Mr. Jeffries. I'm telling you what happened to me.
Yeah.
Right? They did that. They put the handcuffs on me. They escort me out. Now, this is what happened to me. All right? So I know that it could go down in a different fashion and in a different way.
For sure.
So when you get the call as an officer on a domestic, and the female is not even on the premises, it's your word against her word. The woman could be lying, the dude could be lying, this and that and the other. And you see how frail and sickly the guy is.
Exactly.
The dude poses absolutely no threat
type
to
of
you
threat at all.
And the brother's like, he has a medical condition and a medical condition. So what you're seeing is again, brutality.
Yes.
Unexcused brutality. And we see it over and over and over and over. And like my brother, I am tired of marching. I'm tired of saying, please stop. I'm tired of seeing us brutal. That boy could have died.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the explanation? I want the panel's opinion. What's the explanation for that boy being treated like? He's 4'8". He's not even 5.
Yeah.
He's very slight of build.
Yeah.
So if the dude was screaming and yelling and saying F the police, what threat was he? And I want to know what.
Terrible.
It's enough. It's enough. I mean, it's just obvious that some of these cops want to brutalize and kill. I don't know what else to tell you. Who you gonna believe, me or your lying eyes?
I wanted to read Tony Green's comment. He said it's still not okay. Hold on, low voltage or not.
True.
They are trying to get us to normalize these obscenities. They are trying to resort.
Yes.
They're trying to resort us back to slavery. Take a look at Libya, outright slavery.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
We as black men need to stand up.
Exactly. To desensitize us to being brutalized, to being killed, that we passively go, okay, you shouldn't have been. You should have had your pants on right.
And this
you
is
should have just obeyed.
Well,
you should have just that.
This the thing.
That's somebody's house.
This the thing that always kills me. Well, don't resist. Don't resist. You shouldn't resist. Why should I not resist if I have someone coming trying to arrest me for doing nothing? If I've done nothing
in my home,
I am going to do everything in my power to resist.
Good point.
You will not be just locking me up because it's Tuesday and you feel like it.
Right.
You feel like it's lock me up day.
Well,
Absolutely not.
I
You will have
feel-
a fight on your
right.
hands.
I understand exactly what you guys are saying.
You're right.
I just think they came in ready for confrontation.
Yeah,
Oh, definitely they did.
They didn't
You
come
heard him at
in.
the door.
They didn't come
There was
in
no peace
and
when
ask
they
any
came in at all.
questions.
Nope.
You already heard him say he was going to kick the
Break the
door
door
in.
down, yeah.
Like, why would you say that to me? Like, you don't even know what happened. You just got one version.
Jay.
You came in here on
Beast mode.
Jay,
Exactly,
when you say
yes.
ready for confrontation,
Yes.
no, they were ready for brutality.
Of course.
Confrontation
Exactly.
means it's two forces. There was no confrontation on that
Exactly.
little boy's part.
Because then it makes you think, like, what did she tell them?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
But there was no confrontation.
Yes.
right?
At all.
And it's hearsay. Okay, Dawu hit me.
yeah.
Okay, what? Oh, okay.
Okay, so
But wait. But
Is there any
you can
bruising?
just call. Where's the proof? What?
Yeah.
Are you just? You're not even on the scene.
Yes.
Was she?
Right.
Wait. Was she
Yes.
there with a bloody nose? Like, ooh. She wasn't even there.
Yeah.
She was not even on the scene. So what is the justification?
No,
for that?
I think she was outside.
She was downstairs,
I think she was
I think.
outside
She was
downstairs
downstairs on the
because I
first
heard
floor.
the brother saying,
She
so
did.
I want to press
Just
charges
a woman.
on
Yeah,
her.
he said just a woman's complaint
Yeah.
downstairs, just a woman downstairs.
And then he's like, why? What did I do? So they should have came in there. The thing is, these police officers have to go into something where they want to de-escalate a situation,
Exactly.
not put it on 10
Exactly.
where all temperatures are rising. You don't know now. I get it. And then they don't know what could be going on in the home. And it's clear because we had an incident just in South Carolina, North Carolina, where the police officer was shot.
Right.
And we know that stuff like that has happened. We know that. And now you're behind a door. I don't know if you have a weapon.
But you know why things like that happen?
Just 1 second. I'm just saying, I'm not saying that it was okay what he did, but I'm saying for them, they have to sometimes be on alert.
Always.
Now you're not
Get it.
opening the door, so I don't know what you might be doing behind that door. Now you open the door. Now I'm angry because they're angry. They get upset because you didn't open the door.
Right.
Now I have to be confrontational because you were confrontational. So that's their way of saying that. Kind of justifying it a little bit. You understand?
But you know, not to cut you off, and I hate to say it, but you know why stuff like that happens to the police?
Why?
Where they get shot, when they go and call stuff like that? Because of stuff like this.
This is
why
true.
this is why that stuff happens. Because police officers around this country do stuff like this, and people get fed up to the point like, you know what? I'm going to get them before they get me.
Wow.
If somebody's going to get got when they come up in here, it ain't going to be me. It's going to be you today, Mr. Officer.
Yeah.
And that's why we got to change. We got to change the way that we interact. Or I can't say we. They need to change the way that they interact with the public.
This is
Otherwise, you're going to keep getting this kind of a payback or whatever you want to call
We
it.
talk about this often. There's no protect and serving.
And I know. Listen.
Zero.
And I know that it can go. Wait, I know that it can go another way. Because the police officers, when they came to my home those years ago, was interested in de-escalating.
Oh,
they didn't say,
yeah.
"Oh, big ass 6'2" nigga." Rah, rah, rah. No.
Years ago.
No, but still. But the point I'm saying is, they had a different mindset.
Yeah.
Shout out to the North Police,
Protect
because
and
look,
serve.
they could have came in there breaking my head, and nobody would have believed me. They let me look. When I said, "Listen, don't cuff me in front of my kids," I stood there. They didn't make no aggressive move when I just stood there.
Right.
Look, and my kids went up the stairs. They getting called on a domestic.
Yeah.
They could have cuffed me as soon as they saw me. All right, Woo. I feel you. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's possible.
Yes,
if you
it
in
is
the right
possible.
state of mind.
Right.
I'm
Yes.
a bearable witness. Did the charges get dropped? That's not even the point. When you are fearful, when you got it in your mind that someone's going to kill you and attack you, and it runs over and over and over and over in your
Exactly.
head, that's the way you treat people. Finally, in the mental health milieu that I work in, and I'm not comparing myself to a police officer, I'm physically threatened every day. I don't got no gun.
Right.
So the first thing I gotta do is de-escalate. De-escalate how? With my mind.
Yes.
With my tone.
Exactly.
With
Exactly.
my voice. With my body language. Everything is not brutality and
Exactly.
rah, rah, rah. And that's what I'm sick of.
But that's
I'm
their
sick
problem.
of it.
Their problem is their first solution is aggression. That's always their first solution.
And not all
aggression.
officers are like that.
Never,
Right,
never
exactly.
de-escalation or getting like you
Yeah.
said, never getting the facts first. It's we're gonna come in like bulls with our horns, and then we'll read all the bullshit out later.
Coward, yo.
You know,
Yeah.
that's the problem.
Go ahead, Noah.
No. I'm just saying. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. Let's read some comments.
Yes.
And
All right.
and then we're gonna transition.
Yeah. Because this
Yeah,
is,
please get me off this.
Julius Gray said,
Yes,
the cops
sir.
don't care.
At all.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. And what else? Denny said, they are looking for a reason to shoot you or beat us. Okay. There now for all the bad cops, there are some good cops out.
Yeah.
And in Wu's case, even though it was long ago.
No, I just said yeah.
Yeah, because
Right.
it
Not all
was
cops
back
like
then.
that.
It was protect and serve. Not anymore.
Right.
All right. Let's see. It was premeditated. DT said.
Right.
Now DT again said, you just have to be ready to take care of the situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Daryl D. Mack said, if you're just mad at someone or have a simple disagreement, because he corrected himself later, don't call the police. If someone
Yeah,
I know
man.
ever threatens to call the police on me,
Man.
they'll never have to worry about me again.
Man.
Wow.
I know things go left in relationships. Let me tell you something.
Wow.
That's super left.
When you call a police,
Yeah.
you
better be
may
for a
not
reason.
survive
Exactly.
the
Yeah.
interaction.
Somebody.
If listen, Kiss,
Yeah.
of course. If there's
Yeah.
a reason, of course, call the
Yes.
police.
Yes.
But wait. If you just in your feelings talking about F this Negro, understand that the person could lose their life.
Right.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's why I would be
What
like,
did you
just
call the
go.
cops for in the first
Just
place?
leave.
Just get out,
Just
right.
leave.
Just get up and
Let
leave.
us breathe a little bit.
But look,
Right.
and the lady left, right?
Yeah.
All right. She
Yeah.
was
She
no
left.
longer on the stage. She
She
could have just
left.
left.
She
She was
left.
just mad or whatever.
She left.
Right.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get him locked up.
All
I'm
right.
gonna get him locked up.
That's crazy.
Here's
Yes.
another story. So you heard about the kid in Patterson, right? Yeah, he opened the door or whatever, and then this guy just shot him up with a whole bunch of paintball gun things.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So those paintball gun things, they're serious.
Yeah, they got a
Serious,
lot of
right?
power behind them.
So the kid
Yeah,
was
that-
14 that opened the door.
Yeah.
The kid that shot him up, I think he was 21.
Yes.
21 or something like that. So we're gonna read the story.
Oh my God.
All right.
It never
So
ends.
yeah. So we're gonna read the story.
An attacker who shot a 14-year-old New Jersey boy at close range with a paintball gun has been arrested, prosecutors said. Edwin Perez, 21, of Patterson, turned himself into police on Thursday, the Passaic County Prosecutor Office said. The teen went to answer the door at his Patterson home on Monday night when he was hit with paintball nearly 24 times. He was taken to a local hospital by ambulance where he was treated for painful bruises and welts that covered his whole body.
All right. And then go on to say they actually did catch the guy. But go ahead.
Photos shared with NBC4 New York by the boy's mother showed a number of welts in his legs. The boy's mother told News 4 the boy was traumatized and suffering panic attacks as a result of the ambers. Perez faces charges including aggravated assault, unlawful possession of a weapon for unlawful purposes, and endangering the welfare of a child, prosecutors said. He is expected to appear in court on Thursday and could face 5 to 10 years in prison on the aggravated assault charge, according to the prosecutors.
Now, so let me ask you. I'm gonna show y'all the boy. I'm gonna show y'all what the paintball did to him. So this is what the paintball did to him.
Yeah.
Right here. So you see that?
Yeah, and that's only showing
Okay,
his
Mike.
legs. It doesn't show his whole body.
Yeah, well, people
So
don't realize
so
those
that's crazy.
those things they have a lot of power. Like when you go paintball and they have like all kind of protective gearing that you wear, helmets, goggles, shielding. So yeah, so something like that is like, look at that. That's crazy.
How many times was he shooting at him?
He
And-
said
and
they
here's-
said
2 dozen
2
times.
dozen times.
And here's the guy that shot at him right here.
Moron.
Wow.
Yeah, so
I'm kind of on the fence about this.
the question I want to ask y'all is just 10 years. Do y'all think 10 years is too excessive? Like, be honest. It's a paintball shooting. Do y'all think 10 years is excessive?
Well, I'm gonna say this. For me, it might be a little excessive.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna really try to make stick. That gun charge.
Exactly.
New Jersey does not play with guns. I don't care if it's a BB gun, a paintball gun, a pellet gun, whatever. They are going to get, if he get 5 years, he might get 5 years, he might get 5 years probation. Who knows? But they are going to make that gun charge stick more than anything.
And not for nothing, whether a paintball or not, like they said, he was suffering from anxiety. What would have happened if those anxiety attacks, that's a heart attack, he would have killed him? That's murder. That's murder. That's not manslaughter. You knew that you was gonna go walk up to this child's door and wait for him to. Why you? What was your point in doing that?
Yeah,
shit?
what was the intent?
Sandy said he said he did it because he thought he stole something from him.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. He knows the guy. The guy is his friend's brother. That's how they're connected. They know each other. His friend is the kid that shot him up.
Right.
It's his brother. That's not cool. If you think someone took something from you, you go and talk to their parent.
Exactly.
You know, and you confront them that way. You don't take no paintball gun and shoot this kid up, and the kid was home with his grandmother. What if she had answered the door?
She probably would have had a heart attack too.
To answer Norm's question directly, no, I don't think it's too excessive. That is an adult attacking a child. If a child steals something from an adult,
talk to his parents.
Exactly. You don't treat a child the way you treat an adult.
Yeah.
If you saw those welts and those bruises, they were very severe.
Right.
If they were not spherical but pointed like a bullet, they could have pierced his skin. Right.
Yeah.
So God forbid they would have hit an internal organ or shot the kid in the eye, or the kid had an aneurysm, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
What could a child do to an adult to make an adult treat a child that way?
Right.
Listen. Children steal, they lie, they mess up, they cheat. That's what children do. The responsibility is for the adult. So since you are an adult, I'm going to treat you like an adult and prosecute your ass to the full extent of the law.
10 years?
Whatever the max is. For Dawood.
This way I look at it. I guarantee
people get less than that for murder.
I guarantee.
That's true. That's true.
Well, you know what? It's funny.
That's
you
a
said
kid,
that,
bro. That's a kid.
But it goes back to the point of the gun again, because you can get more time just for having a gun and bullets than for murdering somebody.
True. Right.
You're right.
Yeah. So I mean, it is. But I guess that's for prevention. You know what I'm saying? If you went ahead and did the whole deed, yeah, we're gonna prosecute you for this. But I guess they figure if you have if you have in your mind that you can go to jail for 10, 15, 20 years just for possessing a gun and bullets, that's going to deter you from getting to the point of taking a gun and killing somebody, or taking something else and killing them. You know, so I get it. It gives you a lot of time to sit there and think about the dumb shit that you just did.
Right.
Dumb shit.
And like, I probably don't think I want to do this again. So,
all right.
It is what it is.
So, Sandy said he need to go to jail. He could have died from those wounds.
Yep.
That's attempted murder to me. If he had a real gun, that little boy would be dead.
Yep.
Facts.
True indeed. Paul Joseph Williams said, I'm curious to know if the assailant was a white, affluent male, would they have taken...
No.
Taken
5 to 7.
Absolutely not. Influenza.
Darren Patterson. I mean, you know, he's Spanish.
Absolutely not.
Oh, he's going down.
Oh yeah,
he's going down.
He was white.
He's a minority.
He's a minority. That's it.
Yeah,
Ingrid Judge. It was a minority against a minority.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Ingrid Judge basically said what Jackie said. She said, nope, he could have died of shock from the pain. Plus, New Jersey gets you for guns straight up.
Yeah.
I have sat on jury panels in JC.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't play with you.
Yo, back in the days,
New York too.
Back in the days, I used to sit in the backyard, and it's funny that you said any type of gun, right?
With your little pellet gun?
With my pellet gun. I have my BB gun, the pump. Remember the
Daisy?
Daisies?
Yeah, of course.
Remember the Daisy joints?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I had a Daisy, and I used to just put up a whole bunch of cans and whatever and shoot.
Yeah.
So then, one day I shot. You know, I was like in the backyard. My father was in the back doing something.
Talk to the mic.
My father was in the back doing something, and I pumped it, and I shot, and it ricocheted.
Oh wow!
And it hit the window. The neighbor's window.
Oh wow!
And the glass broke.
Wow! Oh wow!
the glass broke and somebody happened to be standing by the glass.
Oh my God.
Right. So, so besides, I didn't
Yes.
before I get to the point where my father beat my ass.
Yeah,
Let's get to that.
No, so the cops actually came, right?
Yeah.
And then the cops came and all of this, and then was like, Mr. Bradley, we're gonna have to take him down and blah 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 blah, whatever like that. And I was like, huh? It's like, whose gun was it, right? So my father said it was my gun. That's what my father said.
Yeah.
So it was really my gun.
Yeah.
Wow.
But my father said it was my gun. Blah 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 blah, and this and this and that. I don't know how he got it. Blah blah blah, whatever. So he was like, man, he was like, I know the family. You know, blah 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 blah. With luck, you know. Well, we're just gonna take the gun.
Okay.
We're gonna take the gun and this and that. If something like this ever happens again,
right.
You know, we're gonna have to. You know, he can't be
Out
back
there
to
shooting.
shooting. Just out
They
there shooting
saved you
randomly.
from the life of
Your father
criminality.
and
He been a
those
whole
police.
different. He like,
Your
worked
father
up,
and
Sean.
the police saved
Welcome
you.
to the Man Cave Morning Show, Sean.
That's the truth.
Nah, but
That's the truth.
But check this out. I didn't think nothing was wrong with a BB gun.
That's the
Right?
truth. Well, you're a
I
kid.
didn't
You
think
don't
nothing was wrong
understand.
with a BB gun, and I was shooting at cans.
You don't
I happened to miss, and like I had him up on his
Because
brick
that's that
thing.
left-handedness.
No, the BB,
How dare you?
The BB hit the
too much
brick.
length on it.
How dare you?
Yeah,
Lefties
the
rule.
BB hit
Shut
the
up.
brick, and it just ricocheted. I didn't think a BB was that strong to bust out a window.
Yeah, it's metal. They're metal.
But you're
When
a
I-
kid.
when I
You
was
ain't
younger.
thinking about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
You don't know nothing.
So
about
after your
nothing.
father beat you, he made you pay for that window?
Oh, he beat my ass. We paid. Yeah, we paid for the window.
I remember getting shot with a BB and it pierced my skin and went in my leg and I had to take it out.
Really? See, yeah,
things-
because
them things
some of them
hurt.
are powerful.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
especially
I got
one like
shot
you
with them
said,
shits
the
hurt.
one that you could do the multiple pumps.
So,
you get the extra
now I
pressure.
ask
I never
y'all.
even heard
So,
of that.
so
Yeah.
now I ask y'all. Should I have gone to jail?
Senor, lock him up.
No,
Don't
no,
you?
no.
Well,
That was
okay.
accidental. That was
Because it
different.
wasn't like
Not at all.
you weren't you weren't
didn't
trying to hurt anybody.
intentionally
It wasn't intentional.
set out to hurt someone.
Exactly.
You're a kid in your backyard shooting,
Right, shooting
cans,
cans.
and it ricocheted.
Here-
and
here's-
yes, there could have been a fatality, but you didn't purposely
Right.
Exactly.
do that. This guy purposely.
You didn't go to the neighbor's
Right.
window
Yeah,
and start
so
shooting.
Phyllis
in
said
the
how
window.
old was I?
Yeah,
was
Phyllis,
I was 13. Phyllis.
Let's move.
Being a boy.
You were
Listen.
being a boy.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's move under the auspice that the little 14-year-old was an asshole. I'm talking about in this case.
Got you.
Right.
That he was, and he did steal.
Yeah.
Got
And
you.
he was like, I ain't gonna do shit about it.
Right.
Does that warrant
Still-
that
nope,
behavior
no,
from an
still
adult?
doesn't give you a
From
right.
a grown ass man.
No.
Absolutely not.
Not at
Let's
all.
say the kid was a delinquent or
Yeah.
whatever
Right,
the
right,
case may be.
No.
Why would you, as an adult, do
Yeah.
that to a child? You go
Right.
to the
I want
parents, this and that. And the
I want to
third.
say this to you, and I totally understand. But listen, we all know that at 21. Yes, you're an adult by paper, but that brain ain't fully functioned.
Right.
You understand? It's not developed all the way. Most male brains don't develop fully until they're 25.
Yeah,
so
25,
he's
26.
still thinking like as a kid.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? Thank you, Bill. He's still thinking as a kid, like, I'm going to go and get
No,
this
I
little,
hear
you
what
know
you're
what I
saying.
mean?
I hear
And,
what you're
and I'm not
saying.
making excuses for him because he was wrong.
Right.
Period. He could have killed this kid. You know, but his brain is not fully functional
And your
to that
brain
capacity.
is going to be maturing
That's
as
true.
you cool your damn jets.
That's true. Oh, because he getting at 5. He getting at 5.
Right,
Automatically.
you're right.
He getting
but
at
you're
5.
going down, buddy.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he getting
I
at
have
5.
to feel like you should. That's all. That's all
Yeah,
I'm
no,
saying.
totally understood. He getting at 5.
Let's read Barb's comment.
Yeah.
Barb said we have to be aware that this government, Lord, hold on. We have to be aware that this government depends on minorities catching felonies because it takes away our ability to vote.
Exactly.
To have a voice, we definitely need to be less impulsive and more mindful. We need to have these conversations with our youth.
Facts.
Clap that up for you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I totally agree. And listen, the level of cruelty shown by that adult, I'm on that.
Right.
I agree that this is a racist society, and when you know, look, I got you. You ain't got to tell me. I'm a champion for all of that.
Yeah.
But for a grown up to treat a child like that, there's a level of cruelty and lack of empathy.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you're psychotic. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So sociopath, whatever. Even though you are young, for your mind to look, bang, 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 bang,
shot
bang,
him
bang,
dozens of
bang,
times, yeah.
bang, bang, bang,
Yeah.
bang, 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 12,
Yeah, he
24
was definitely
times.
trying
Yeah.
to inflict some
24
kind of pain
times?
on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And wait,
That's
Kish,
intent.
Kish, you had a BB in your leg?
Yeah.
Wow.
And you'll laugh when I tell you who's the person that shot me too.
Wow. Can I tell you who
Shot
shot,
you
who
in the
shot me
pinky
with
toe.
a BB? my crazy ass brother Eric. And if you listen to Eric, I owe you one, bro.
Call the police on you, bro.
He shot me in the back. Oh,
Hot in the basement.
My mother beat his ass.
In the back. You was running?
He shot me back because he said, Norm, listen, let me tell you how stupid my brother is. And let me tell you how stupid I was. He goes, Norm, we gonna play Batman and Robin.
Oh, wow.
We gonna play Batman and Robin.
You were Robin?
Right? He's like, you be the Joker, you be the bad guy, whatever like that. And I'm gonna be Batman. He said, go ahead, just start running.
Batman didn't carry a gun, Joker.
Okay, Eric said,
Batman didn't use a gun.
Go ahead, just start running. I was like, I went down. Yes, my brother Eric shot me in the back with a BB gun.
They shooting. Go ahead, just start running.
Ori's father.
Cops didn't have to
my
get him.
daughter's father
My
was that
mother
shot
whipped
me.
that ass.
Yo, I got shot with a
He
BB.
did.
Them shits hurt.
Yeah.
You heard Norm?
That pump,
It was
pump.
Israel. Ori's father did it. Because he was playing with his BB gun one day, and I forgot. I kept saying like, "Oh, he was doing something." And I don't know if he was trying to shoot birds. We were kids. We were kids, and he was like shooting stuff in the backyard behind the building. And I said something like, "Oh,
Call the police.
that's some punkish, whatever. You know, you couldn't handle the real gun, whatever." He's like, "These things hurt." I said, "They don't hurt." He said, "Go ahead, stand over there." And I was like,
Oh, he
"Wait."
put the herb on
Running
you.
around the house, and he shot. And I was like, when that and it bounced off the wall. Same thing. Ricochet and hit me right in
So
the
he
ass.
told her to go stand over
That-
there.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So when I ran off, I wasn't playing with that shit.
It pierced the skin off Ricochet?
Oh.
No, it went in my leg. I had to squeeze it out because it went right underneath my skin.
And it's funny, you know. I asked my
You
wife.
bastard.
I asked my wife for one of those for Christmas.
Oh shit!
It must be
You'll
something.
shoot your
eye out, kid.
Don't you do it.
Don't do it, Sandy.
Don't you do it.
Right here,
Don't do
BB
it.
gun.
No. I do want one just for practice.
No.
You didn't learn.
No, thank you.
Exactly.
I'm grown now. Anyway,
Sandy, don't
Yeah,
do
but
it.
now you go to jail.
Get him the Nerf version.
The
All
nurse.
right.
Sandy will buy it and
Yes.
shoot him with it.
so anyway, next. You stupid.
What'd you say? Bye-bye!
We're gonna dip into the topic right
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
All right. So if you just joined us, our topic is
Yes.
what are the limits to what you would Lord, I'm sorry, I got distracted by the phone. What are the limits to what you would share with your partner in a relationship? Let me read that again.
646-233-1302.
No doubt. Again, what are the limits to what you would share with your partner in a relationship? Now, we're going to tell you what sparked this. So, again, Kiss told us about Wendy Williams
Yes.
had a guest, and this is what went down. Let me run the clip.
I've been a boyfriend for 4 years, and we actually had a threesome, and that was a year ago. And my male friend I knew for 10 years, and the sex was awesome.
Wait. You're not speaking clearly. You have a boyfriend.
Yes, I have a boyfriend.
And how long have you been with the boyfriend?
4 years.
For 4 years. Now, how
yes.
old are you?
I'm 43.
Okay. No, you don't look 43. You look very young. All right. So, and then this person that you brought in for a threesome was a guy?
Yes, a male friend of mine that I know for 10 years.
Did your man touch him?
No, he just watched. He actually watched, and the sex was awesome. And I want to ask him it's okay for us to have sex without him.
Hi, Jamila.
I've been a boyfriend for 4 years, and we actually had a threesome, and that was a year ago.
Let's talk about this
or
whole
being a stunt dummy. You going on Wendy Williams show for that?
sharing thing.
He knows now.
This is a situation where sharing is not caring.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is definitely not caring.
Sharing is daring.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So, all right. So now, when we were talking about this before the show, we broke it down on several different levels. So we talked about, we started talking about bank accounts and all this. All right. So would you and your mate share a bank account together? And most of everybody said yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And then Jay, you went into, but I'm gonna have my own too.
Right. Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, ladies and gentlemen. I want you guys to, tell your story because, we keep it real here. I don't think there's anything wrong with us having a household account together
Right.
and you have your own account and I have my own account.
Yeah.
It's nothing wrong with me saving a little extra here, you saving a little extra there. I don't have to ask you for anything. If I want to get my hair done, my nails done, or take myself out to dinner or spend some money on the girls if we decide to go out, I don't want to have to ask you for anything or dip into our household expenses. I don't think it's anything wrong with that.
Yep, no. I agree.
I wasn't like that 10, 15 years ago, though. What, share who, what? No, we ain't doing that. I'm different now.
Yeah, I have no problem with sharing it. I never did. You know what I'm saying? In whatever situation, but I mean, especially like with my wife or whatever like that. We don't, I don't think we don't really toggle over money. You know what I'm saying? Like, money is not it is what it is. If you got it, you got it. If we don't, we don't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like that's just how it goes down. Every now and then be a little slight tiff about this or that, whatever, but nothing major.
Well, I think as a married couple, I think you kind of gotta have a joint account. I mean, not to say I'm unlike you, Jackie. Like we both have separate accounts also.
Yes.
But I mean, how do you not have a joint account together as a married couple?
Facts.
Like that's crazy. But remember, we did have a caller. Cause we posed something similar to this question a while back, and the guy said that him and his wife have been together for like 23 years or something like that.
I remember that.
He said that his wife was like, no, because I guess she made more money or whatever. She's not sharing her money. And
I remember that.
I was like, wow, that was deep to me though.
But I didn't do that though in my second marriage. I didn't do that. Like, what? Me and you have an account together? Absolutely not. And the reason was, I'm gonna say he was very controlling.
Right. Oh, okay.
He was very controlling, and he would have penny watched everything. Okay, and I don't have that issue with Daryl as far as an account, us doing an account together. He actually was the one who initiated it. I never even brought it up. He brought it up.
I'm sorry. I'm about to say it's funny you said it because I actually have a friend who's married, and I ain't use no names. But his wife actually does, and this is the crazy part. They have a joint account. I don't think he has a separate account, but she has a separate account.
So she got a FU bank account, like if she wanted to jet.
Maybe so. So basically,
you just gonna talk about me right on air, people?
So anytime it's funny because anytime there's been times that he's been out like with some other boys or whatever, right? God. And they'll be like at a bar or something, or go, or maybe they was coming to my crib or whatever, and they pick up some liquor or something. So alert will go off on the phone, then he get a phone call like, hey, you at such and such, you just spent such.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, yo, like, are you serious right now? You just called me that? But she be on the money like that, like she really